Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is VlogsBoutNothin. Thank you very much for watching my channel. I really appreciate you. You know, this hoodie that I have on right now, you will not find anywhere. You feel me? I mean, I seriously mean that. You can screenshot, Google image search it. You won't find it anywhere. It's a really cool hoodie that I copped, like, I don't know, a year and a half ago. And it was one of the first things that I bought when I had left the terrible relationship that you guys so ever frequently hear me speak about. But what else would I talk about? You know, this is Vlogs About Nothing. I mean, we're about to spend about 9 minutes or so talking about vegetables. So, the longer I can talk about anything other than vegetables, I think the better for us. But another quick sidebar, I do appreciate everybody joining me. You feel me? There are some massive changes coming to the channel here pretty soon, but it's not like I'm not gonna say I didn't tell you so. You know, as it concerns sort of I'm focused right now. I'm very focused. So, that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. It's tenuous at best. It's strenuous. It's a whole thing. It requires a lot of energy to get it all done, but hey, that's what I'm here for. And seriously, I really hope that I'm doing a decent job of entertaining y'all. I know that some videos do better than others, and sometimes it takes a few days for some videos to get, even just a handful of views. But every day there's new people here on the channel, and so, I welcome you. Seriously, it's really nice to meet you. I wish we could meet, you feel me? Like via comments and stuff. But then I kind of don't, So we're going to leave it at best at this. And it's a safe space here. So if you're new to the channel, comments are turned off for a reason. I'm kind of the only entertainment here. The channel's not monetized. You shouldn't be getting any ads. So that is, in fact, just, me talking to you. And so, all right, let's talk about vegetables. Link in the description below. You feel me? So, like, I'm sure we all feel a certain type of way about vegetables, I mean, I'm sure we all feel a certain type of way about just daily eating. I know that I do, right? I spend too much of my time doing research and watching videos and reading scary stuff about how all of our food is slowly unaliving us, So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's sort of like, I mean, unironically enough, there's no clean water, there's no good food. I mean, it's sort of like it can be pretty grim, I guess. I guess if you really thought about it out loud like that in its most real form, it can be kind of sad, because we're just humans and clean water would be nice. Whole food would be really cool too, at a good price, but it's just not the way things are currently going. And so I say this because link in the description below, vegetables. So if you followed me for any or subbed to me or watched any of the videos over the past 5 months now, I'd say, you've seen me go through a lot of different phases. It's part of the reason I share so much of my life publicly because, well, ultimately, this is all I got to sell you, and I'm very honest with that. I mean, seriously, that's what it is. It would be nothing else ever. Even if one day I did end up getting a sponsorship. Holy potatoes, wouldn't that be crazy? Seriously, it's always, it's been really known that, like, publicly I tried to stop eating meat, right? So that's kind of where I'm going with that. And there's been many times in my life where I've tried to stop eating meat because I think eating meat's kind of weird, I mean, I guess I'm kind of weird. You feel me? I think about things too much, but I definitely think about the things that I put in my body. I mean, I do recognize that I only have one of these, so it's really important to me, and it always has been. And I say this because all my life, I've honestly given it way too much thought as it concerns, what I should be eating and what I shouldn't be eating. And while I've never gone on any sort of fad diet, I've definitely, I mean, if you can say that cutting meat out of your diet is a diet, then I guess I have, you feel me? But never have I ever gone on any kind of exclusive diet for any reason, I mean, I'm an endurance athlete. I've trained my entire life for cross country. I play lots of basketball. I'm a very physically active dude, and so it's always been real important to me, like about what I eat. And so what's weird is that I am Hispanic, and we didn't have a lot of fresh vegetables growing up in the house. It's just something my mom didn't have in the house. My dad doesn't cook. Bless his soul. I know the guy's mad at me and he seems to walk into like all of these different punchlines, but I don't mean for that to happen. I'm just saying the truth. I'm sure my dad cooks good food when he cooks. Anyways, man, that's, talked to my brother earlier. I'm sure it's like, dude, what are you doing, Brian? Are you in California yet? You know what I mean? How's Brody doing? They're in California for some wedding. He lives in Chicago. Anyways, let's talk about food. So, I've never had like a lot of fresh vegetables. You feel me? I mean, occasionally I was the kid after the baseball game who'd visit the salad bar while we were at Pizza Hut. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's because you're too young and you aren't as old as I am. Most Pizza Huts you used to be able to eat inside, and they had salad bars. It was a really awesome experience. I've heard through the grapevine, a really, really close and important source to me has stated that there are also, or were in fact, um, buffets at KFC, and that's gotta hit real hard. You feel me? Like, I've never seen that, but I tell you, I believe the man who told me that existed. I've never looked it up online or anything, but I can imagine a buffet at KFC. I mean, we're talking about unhealthy, weird food. What better unhealthy, weird food than KFC? And again, that's the thing. At some point, you realize as an American or just as a person that you prefer to live more over than you do to feel bad. So oftentimes we do have a diet that is exclusive of really weird sketch foods. And we've spent, the good majority of the video not really even mentioning the context of the video that I've linked in the description below, which highlights all of the negative things about vegetables. And, it makes sense. They present a lot of empirical evidence, and I don't condone anything on the channel as it concerns anything that changes your life, literally. You feel me? In that, while I might not like vegetables right now, and because of, my fear of, like, not living as long as I possibly can without any sort of external force causing me to not, I mean, vegetables look weird, and apparently they're not really good for us. I mean, but then, like, what is good for us? That's what I'm saying. If vegetables aren't good, if fruit's not good, if meat's not good, if nuts aren't good, I mean, what else is there left to eat? I don't care what it is. I just want to know what it is so that I can eat it. I mean, it's almost like, I don't know. Anyways, I hope that you guys are doing very well. Vegetables are sketch. Check in that video. You'll see for yourself. They're, loaded with all of these, like, really dense nutrients that human beings can't digest and or process properly, and in fact it often leads or can lead to a variety of different kinds of negative medical conditions. There's been the most recent fad, just off the top of my brain, of when people like the celery a day, like you blend up the celery juice a day, and that's supposed to like ease. But ironically enough, drinking a 16-ounce glass of raw celery juice every day is in fact not good for you. And the person who said it was good for you was told by a voice in his head. I couldn't make that up. I mean, even I don't have voices in my head telling me things like that. That's a strange thing. I mean, you'd hope that the voice would have given him a cure to a kind of cancer or how to, eradicate global hunger. But no. Instead, it was just, hey, bud, 16-ounce glass of celery juice every single day. That's your best way of living life. It's not. Don't do that. I don't condone this. Seriously, look into it yourself, Avi. But, like, there's many people who do foolish things all the time, And, while I don't condone their behavior either, it is quite funny to, look at sometimes. I mean, like, why is that not funny? You know, I mean, would you? I wouldn't even do that. I mean, I want to do NPC role playing on a live stream. You know, that's what I want to do. Do I want to drink a 16-ounce glass of raw celery juice every single day? No, no, I don't. I think that's a silly thing to do. So check out the video below. Don't take my word for it. You feel me? Like, obviously, different strokes, different folks. We all have our own different dietary needs and or restrictions. You know what I mean? So it's really important that you're mindful of your own best kind of situation as it concerns your diet. You know, because ultimately you only know your body, and it's important that you communicate these things, not just through the food that you choose to eat, but also by, you know, the decisions you make to get certain foods when you go out. You know what I mean? So, like, it's just me reminding you to keep it real. I hope that you guys have a lovely night. Go Lobos. Everyone's a Lobo. Woof, woof, woof. To all the incoming freshmen that just started class this year over on down at main campus at UNM, you know, enjoy the college experience. Don't look forward to a job. Just enjoy what you're doing. You know what I mean? Make some friends. Look for a partner. There's all sorts of other things that you can gain from your experience being at a post-secondary educational school here in America that will, you know, later on in life add up to the hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt that it's going to require to get that degree, to be put into a pool where you will inevitably not find a job. It's just me. I mean all of what I say, but truly, go Lobos. Seriously, enjoy that college life. I hope that you guys have a really good night, okay? Bye.